What's up, Army? Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for choosing to share this space with me. I hope you're doing well. I'm just going to get into it. It's been a while. I'm guided to do the sand. Also guided to pull from the Shaman Oracle and some tarot. So my plan is to do 3 readings today. When I do readings back to back, they usually kind of flow into each other. So this week might be just a 3-part series of the same message. I'm not really sure, but let's jump into the sand. I have not touched the sand in a while, so I really want to get into it. I started a little bit before I started recording. Somebody's losing their voice. I started a little bit before I started recording, and I immediately saw a heart, and then I got the letter H, and then I saw like that, you know, the medical symbol, right? It's like a staff with a snake wrapped around it. I saw that. So somebody either works in the hospital or is in the hospital. If that resonates, then there's something in this message for you. Also, the letter H. I usually keep these in my my dish of charms, and when I pick them up, the letter H is like was just standing up, leaning against the side. So the letter H is significant, and I'm just gonna tap in and see what's up with the sand. So, give me a minute. The spirit is reminding me of something I saw as soon as I woke up this morning. Again with that coil, that like snake like pattern. I was seeing ribbon candy, like, you know, that candy that's like shaped like that, like you know what I'm talking about. If you know what ribbon candy is, then you know what I'm talking about. It's kind of um like a wave, you know. I saw that. I don't know how that's significant, but that's for somebody. I keep seeing a snake. But he has a snake. I had a snake. I had a ball python. He was cool. He got out. I never saw him again. The number 6 is also significant. I'm hearing either the letter I or an actual I. Also something with the spine, which the snake is significant to the spine. Also the Kundalini, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Always correct me if I'm wrong. There's something here about the mountains. Or a mountain. Somebody made it to the top of the mountain. Literal or figurative. Something about clowns. You like clowns or somebody is a clown. Not really sure. The lotus flower. The number 3. I'm getting something regarding family. Very specific. There's like a family. I'm seeing my card, Family Feud. There's a conflict within a family. I know that that's not specific. It is general. People have issues with their family, right? But this is somebody's going through this like right now. But it's like an inner conflict, really. It's this energy of being able. My hand is shaking. It's this energy of my throat is getting dry. Somebody's nervous. Somebody's very nervous about something. It's about speaking your mind. Um, it's the energy of somebody who doesn't like conflict. There's like a family or a group dynamic that somebody needs to speak their mind to. It's like they like this group mentality that somebody doesn't agree with, and they're very nervous about speaking their mind. For example, the whole family is a specific religion, or the whole family is and there's something about very strong beliefs within a family that somebody doesn't agree with. A popular opinion, like disagreeing with a popular opinion, disagreeing with a popular narrative. I'm seeing a zebra. Somebody's questioning whether or not it's worth it. Is it worth it to speak my mind? But they feel stifled. They feel like they can't live their truth if they don't speak up, if they don't say what they're feeling, if they don't say. It's like what I said in the beginning. Always tell me if I'm wrong about something. This is like somebody wants to be like, you're wrong, but this is not something that's a matter of opinion. It's fact. There's something factual that somebody wants to. They don't even. It's not even like they want it. They don't want it to be a debate. They don't want it to be an argument. They just want to listen. You're wrong about this because X, Y, and Z. Like they have the proof of why somebody is wrong about something. And they're very nervous to say it. They're very nervous to. It's also this energy of like a family feeling a certain way about somebody, and you disagree, like a family making assumptions about a person that you're with, or about to be with, like, again, with these assumptions. I feel like we've picked up on that recently. Other people's opinions affecting somebody's decision. It's like, even if you're wrong, right? Like, that's your lesson to learn. I see somebody with their thumb up, getting the approval for something, like somebody saying that they were wrong, somebody's admitting that they were wrong about something, and kind of like giving like a thumbs up, like I was. The number 16 is significant. I'm realizing as I say that today is November 16th. There's something about the 16th, or somebody is 16, or somebody has felt some way, some type of way for 16 years. Like it's the number 16 is significant, breaks down to a 7. I was just thinking what number the letter H is. Letter H is A B C D E F G. It's an 8. It's not. It's not a 7. Yeah, my throat is dry. I'm feeling kind of like somebody's very, and I feel like this nervousness in my stomach. Whatever this is like this. It's a move. It's like standing up for somebody, defending somebody. What am I hearing? Something with a something with a T. It sounds like Potomac, but it starts with a T. I don't know what that is. Somebody's last name maybe, to or a word I don't even know what the fuck it is. To It's like it's not topographic. It's to Topomic? Is that a word? Tip like a It starts with a T. It's like Tim Tymphomic. I don't know. I don't know what spirit is trying to show me. Like There's a word in music that's like not symphony, but it's like maybe it's an instrument. It's like I don't know. I'm hearing like tymphomic or something. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I just keep hearing it. Tymphatic. I don't know. I'm not a thesaurus. I don't know what the fuck that is. Again, I'm hearing topographic. This is kind of like topographic, right? Like a topographical map. Maybe somebody's looking at a topographical map. Do people still look at maps? I'm seeing one of those globes that have like the feeling of the mountains on it and stuff. Somebody collects globes. Somebody likes globes. Somebody is very like a very physical, not digital. Like they have their music. They have all their music. They have actual books. They don't read digital books. They buy books. They buy CDs. They buy records. They buy maps. They buy globes. Spirit is trying to say something and I don't know what they're trying to say. I just heard Masonic. And there's an old energy here, an older energy. Like there's something about this energy. It smells like old books. I'm hearing the name Peter. Something smells like old somebody they don't smell like old books. Their house smells like old books. They have a lot of books. I'm also seeing like and their voice is shaky. This is an older person. I'm seeing like, you know how people have like framed butterflies? Something about a museum. Timpani? Is that what I'm thinking about? Timpani? Isn't that it? What is that? Isn't that an instrument? Oh God, I sound so stupid right now. I don't know what the word is. Still hearing it. Something about music, like I'm actually seeing one of my clients. So when I did home health aid work, this guy was oh, he was so cool. He had Parkinson's. He was a music teacher. He had a piano in his house. Somebody here in this energy is like that. It's so disrespectful, but I don't remember his name. There's an older man in this energy that has Parkinson's that had these um, butterflies. These they had books. It a very shaky voice. Not all old people have a shaky voice. This man was frail, smaller. The man that was my client, he was tall, and I honestly lost contact during COVID, so I don't even know if he's still alive, but that's not who I'm seeing. But it's somebody like him. And they just collect things. Like they just like their house is a museum. Their house is like a museum. They just have all kinds of stuff, like records and record players. I'm seeing like the old school record player. What do they call that? It's a phonograph, the one with that big fucking speaker thing that looks like a bell. I'm seeing that. This is somebody's grandfather, maybe. There's something about keys. This person collected keys. They had like all these antique keys. And there's something about birds. Like it's possible that I'm seeing like stuffed birds and I'm seeing a fox. Something about a fox. There's a lot of music, a lot of like there's something about the car that they had an old car. I'm hearing Buick, like an old Buick. And it wasn't like this car is old, right? And it still runs, but it's not like car show quality. Like it's like gray. It's but it was their car. Like they drove around in it like 20 miles an hour, driving around in this car. I see them going to the supermarket and it like this little old man behind the wheel of this big ass old car. This is the energy of like a family. Maybe that's what you're fighting over, his stuff. There's a family fighting over this man's stuff and like trying to determine what's valuable and what's not, and there's somebody in this family that sees everything as valuable because it was his. Like they and the rest of the family is just like they're disrespecting this man's house, his legacy. And there's somebody in this family that's just watching these people like they want to speak up. They're just watching these people kind of like I was like this. I'm seeing the Five of Wands. It's like this energy of all these people are like fighting over his stuff, and there's somebody just sitting in the house watching, you know, just watching everybody. And I really believe that something like death really brings out other people's true colors. You really, really start to see their intentions, their motives. It's like there's one person that was there with this older man that listened to their stories, that was with them in the hospital, that genuinely cared. Feels like a grandson. And these other people, it's like they weren't around. Like somebody took care of this man, somebody was there, checked on him, went with him to the supermarket, did all the things, and the rest of the family they didn't. They just now that he's gone, and these people are coming in and they're like claiming to know somebody, they're claiming to know the story, they're claiming, oh, what's this? Oh, what's that? But there's only one person in this family that knows what it all meant and knows how important this stuff was to him, like knows the story behind everything. And these people, they don't know the story. They don't know the story. This person is very emotional about it, and he wants to like yell at them all, like he wants to yell at them all and like put them all in their place. And he feels like he would be speaking for the grandfather, speaking for this older man, and he's right. He's right. But he doesn't want the conflict. He doesn't want to go up against all of these people. Like I said before, somebody has the receipt, somebody has the facts, right? This 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 grandson has the receipts, the facts, the stories, the sentimental value of everything that is in this man's house and his family. Is they're like, oh, this car is useless, it's a piece of shit, you would have to fix it up. Like they're looking at everything as for a resale value, and this grandson is kind of feeling emotionally. I have such a lump in my throat. I'm trying so hard not to cry. This this grandson is feeling emotionally torn. I said that. Is it worth it? Right? I said that. Is it worth it? He's wondering, is it worth it? Do I just let them do whatever it is that they're doing? Or do I say something? He feels very defensive. I said that too. Didn't I say that? Somebody wants to defend somebody. He feels very defensive about this old man. The family's just looking at it like they're almost, the family is almost mad that this man had so much stuff. Like, what are we going to do with all of this crap? I hear them saying. And the grandson is like, it's not crap. This is his whole life. This is. This grandfather wants this grandson to know, like I'm hearing him say thank you. He's saying thank you. He's saying thank you for honoring my memory. It's like, even if you don't say anything, even if you don't stand up to these people, even if you do keep your mouth shut, right? Even if you just let them be savages and not say it, it's like these memories, this truth, they can't take they can't take that from you. And part of the anger that you're feeling is the anger of this man, the energy of this older man. You guys are on the same page. You're seeing it the same. You're not. You're seeing it the way you're meant to see it. And you may be the only one that sees it, or feel like you're the only one that sees it. This grandfather energy is stepping forward to let you know that you're not, that he sees it, and that he values you and your want and your desire to defend him. He said, take what you want. Take what you want. They see it as crap anyway. Take what you want. Maybe there's a time where you can take what you want before this family comes in. Take what you want. I'm seeing this grandson in the house after everybody left and just being in shock about like what just happened. This grandfather is saying, take what you want, because you know the stories, you know what was valuable to him, and his, I keep hearing legacy. You know the stories. I don't know. You know the stories, and you know the value, and it's like he's trusting this grandson to carry on his legacy, to cherish his memory, to share his stories. So think about the keys again. all these keys, like the family looks at like this bowl of keys and they're like, what are we supposed to do with this? And then the grandson knows this story behind all the keys, and maybe it's not a grandson, right? It doesn't have to be, like I said, it was reminding me of one of my clients as a home health aide. So maybe this is somebody who is a home health aide, right? Because oftentimes the caretaker is the one that spends the most time with these people. This man is saying, share my stories. To tell them it's you were there. You were there to learn the stories. That's your job to carry on his legacy, to keep telling the stories of the keys and the car. And there's something about this car, like he had his first date in this car or something, or like this car was. There's something about this car and the love of his life, whether it was like a first date or like his wife. There's something about this car and the love of his life, and it's like the family just sees it as a piece of shit. He's saying take what you can, take what you can. They're not gonna notice it missing anyway. His family did not value this man, but whoever I'm picking up on did. Loved the stories, looked forward to the stories, spent a lot of time with him, and it's like they weren't there, but you were. And this man wants you to know how grateful he is for that. He said, for humoring me and my stories. Fuck. That's the message. Whoever this man is, whoever you are, this man wants you to know. This man wants you to know that he valued your relationship. He valued your time. He valued the attention that you gave him, and he valued the way you valued him. He valued that you humored him instead of just calling him some crazy old man with a bunch of worthless junk. And he's, even if you're not family, he sees you as family, and he wants you to know that. I'm getting the word cherish. He cherished you. And he's saying, don't let these people ruin what you had with each other. There's something about the time spent was small in comparison to the time the whole family had, right? But it meant more to him. There's something about you filling the void of not having his wife around. I'm seeing the movie Up. You know how his wife died and he didn't want to deal with anybody, right? And then this little kid comes around and just starts harassing the shit out of him, and they actually end up having a great relationship. It's like that. It's like something about this relationship. He was irritated by it at first, but he valued it in the end. And he wants you to know that. He wants you to know how important you were to him. I keep hearing, take what you want. He's mad at the family, but not surprised at the same time. He's putting his head on his chest. And I keep hearing the word cherish. Whoever you are, this man cherished you, and he wants you to know that. And he said, keep my stories alive. They're great stories. I tried so hard not to cry. I really did. I really did. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to pray that this message finds whoever it's meant for. It's very specific. And again, I hope it finds whoever it's meant for. And if it did, then I hope you got something out of this. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna clear this energy and move on to the next. If you're still with me, you already know you're a fucking real one. Thank you for being here. I'll catch you guys on the next one. You're beautiful. I love you.